So I said I was going to call some people in here today. So then let them tell us what they are, let them share with us what they are learning. But I won't be calling you randomly. So what I want to do is I want you to, if you know you've learned and you want to share with us, I want 3 persons to, so you be the teacher. So you're all welcome to today's call. Chamayua will be with us soon. This is your friend, Dr. Love Oladile, and I want us to, to be committed to learning. And one of the ways to be committed to learning is knowing that when you come to the class, you can also be called Okay, so before I go into what we have today, I want to talk about the 90 days challenge. We've started already, and in 2 folds, and I'm loving that. The 2 fold we said is that the first one is that we'll be doing the affiliate marketing, and I'm working on daily posts that we'll be sharing every day. Then we'll also be doing learning, like serious learning. So we are not just making money from the affiliate marketing alone. We are also learning how to trade, because the real reason why we are in Akashes is that we want to learn how to trade forex. We want to learn how to trade using our own skills. But because we are now in 21st century where tools are helping us in many ways, we also want to learn how to use the tools as well. We also want to learn how to use tools. So Akashes has provided us with scanners, which is what we are studying ongoing right now. We're studying how to use the scanners. So I want to, as part of what we are doing for the 90 days challenge on the side of the affiliate marketing, I want us to be posting. We'll be posting on all our social media. So I said to myself yesterday when I was thinking through, I don't want to assume. So I was like, I want to get someone to teach us how to use Instagram, TikTok, all the social media basically. But while I was thinking about that, it occurred to me that I shouldn't just assume that we don't have somebody in our team that can teach. So those who are even be consistent on the class, everybody have what you know better than the other person. You may not know how to trade forex, but your own may be that you may be guru on TikTok, you may be guru on Instagram, how to do Instagram reels and everything. So I want us to use next week, Monday and Tuesday, as part of what we are doing 10 a.m. to also learn that, for members to also learn that. So if you are here and you can actually train us on social media, I'm not asking for too much because we'll just be posting. I'll draw out all the posts, but I don't want to assume that some people don't even know how to post on Instagram or how to post on TikTok. So I want us to have actually that basic training. So you're going to share your phone with us. You show people, okay, this is how to post on Reels. And probably if you also know much more than that, you want to share with us as well. So if you want to, I need a volunteer. If you want to volunteer to teach. Like I tell people, why I love being a teacher. Why I love being a teacher. The best way to teach, the best way to learn is to teach. Because for instance, if you're coming to teach us, you probably want to go and do some research. That's what I do as a teacher. If I'm going to teach, I probably go do research. For instance, the event we had on Saturday, since around 5 a.m., I'm doing research on the best way that event will turn out. Because I just don't want to do event and we just have any event. Do you understand? Yeah. So thank you, Dr. Junodi. Please, you can unmute yourself. You're volunteering to teach us, right?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I am.
Good morning.
Because one of the things that I've invested heavily in for the past almost 10 years is my personal brand. And so that's an area that I'm extremely passionate about, in helping people build systems and create processes around whatever their God-given gifts are. And that obviously could look like your skill, your gifts, your abilities, just making sure you package it right. I'm very big on presentation. I'm very big on showing up with your best and highest self. So I'll be very honored and happy to serve the group and the expansion with that in that capacity. So yes, I'll be happy to social media and personal branding so that way we can together. Thank you, Dr. Love.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. Okay, so thank you. I appreciate. So what I'm also looking at is, just when we are in this meeting, maybe when we post something on the group for everybody to go share, we will come here and we can say maybe the first 5 persons that come in, post post the link of that your post. So we all go there, and make that comment. So I just want something very robust, a way we can make noise about what we are doing. We are all in it together. It's just the drive, So because Akashes is a unique platform. Today, for me, I sat my children down. One of the things that maybe because I've been doing online business for years, and I feel that when parents, children in the higher institution, they just worry themselves sick that they want to pay school fees for them. I don't think it's one thing I want to bother about, in the sense that I want my kids to be making money while they are there. Even if I'm going to support, it's not going to be a support. And I've been an advocate for that for long. This morning, I have twins that are 5 years, I have 8 years. Then I have my nephew and my housekeeper, but I call her my first daughter now, because the mother brought her that I should send her to school while she's working for me. So she's my first daughter, actually. So I called all of them into the meeting. She's 14 years and she was going to start school next session. So I called all of them in a meeting this morning before they went to school. And they're very excited that I have a meeting with them, because when I just announced that we have a meeting, my kids are very excited. As a matter of fact, I called the meeting and I said the 5 years are not involved, because I want to talk about how they will start making money. The 5 years said no, that they have to be involved, that they want to hear what they. So I had to bring all of them in for the meeting. And I was telling them that, look, one of the things I don't like doing online is video editing. And I know that video editing now, you can use CapCut, you can use InShot, but I know that I don't even have the time to sit down. And I'm thinking of getting someone. What if they can learn it in 2 weeks? I'll start paying them. If you see the excitement, yes, the children have to get to 18 years, but they are your kids. They don't have to get to 18 years. Just start letting. They have a save. There was a book I bought for them on financial literacy, Kwame, that have a save. So if anybody gives them money now, they will remind you, mommy, save our money. Don't spend it. Go and put it in our present. I don't want you to spend my money. Put it in that safe. We need to start teaching these kids. And we are also in a place where our kids can learn forex trading. So I told them that, okay, apart from the video editing, I want them to also learn forex trading, so that Akashes videos, I will start giving them the basics. They will start watching, and they are so excited about it. And coincidentally, this morning I was watching the video of the 10 richest forex traders in Nigeria. None of them is up to 30 years. None of those boys. No, maybe I'll post it on the group for you guys to watch. None is up to 30 years. So one of them says that at 17. So this is something we also need to start teaching our kids, please. So that when they are, even in secondary school, for me, I don't see any reason why children shouldn't make money in secondary school. You just have to just guide them still on financial literacy. Start teaching them. They don't have to get to 40, 50 like us before they start these things. So when they are in that higher station, they can actually take care of themselves very well, conveniently. So that's where we are going to. So Dr. Jinadu, thank you. I'll be working with you. I will send you a private message so we can plan this together, how we can, help ourselves, and, that's another beautiful thing. That's another beautiful thing that you benefit in this kind of platform. So, Dr. Jinadu has volunteered. Just this morning, I was racking my brain. I was actually thinking of, can I pay somebody to come and teach us? I was racking my brain, actually. But the idea just came to me that don't assume that you have a team. Go there and ask them first. Somebody may be there that knows this thing that will just teach, or teach the members. So I appreciate you, Dr. Jinadu. I'll get to you so that we can plan it together. So right now, what we want to do is, I can bring in someone to come and teach us. But if they keep teaching us, you will show your skill. You will tell me what you have learned. So we have been learning smart cash scanner. And forex is just like swimming. if you don't practice it, if you don't get your hands dirty, if you don't start your demo account and use the scanner, even if you miss it, you will not go far. So please, I want 3 persons that can, you tell us, you show us what you have learned. 3 persons that can explain smart cash scanner. So I'm not going to call the regular teachers. I'm going to call one of us, those who have not been teaching. At least you come in, tell us what you have learned, how is working, and all that. If there's any for correction, then we'll correct. So anybody, any first person, I don't want to just, I said I was going to choose randomly on the group, right? But I'm not choosing randomly now. So I want you to volunteer. You think you will actually watch the video? So let me see your hand. Tell us. So be like the teacher. So in the next 10 minutes, just teach us what this smart cash scanner, what you have gotten, and all that. So who wants to kick the ball rolling? Who wants to kick the ball rolling? Okay. I'll come to you, sis. Okay, yeah. Dr. Jonathan, please.
Yeah,
I
good
need to make you
morning.
a co-host. Yeah, good morning. Let me make you a co-host so that you can share your screen. Yeah, our first teacher. Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry, I'm not going to turn on my video. It's still like 4 a.m. over here.
No problem.
All right, thank you so much. So I'm
Just
going
share the
to,
screen.
yes, give me 1 second. All right, here we go. So I'm going to share my screen now. Okay, nice. Okay, it's coming up. For some reason. Can we see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Can we see the smart cash scanner?
Yes, showing.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right. So basically, of course, after we went through it in the class, I've been kind of watching other videos and looking at everything. My understanding, and of course, please feel free to correct me, is, when I come into the smart cash scanner, before I even come to the scanner, I go to the breakout momentum just to see what's going on so I can have some data to compare and to confirm based on what the scanner is saying. And of course, when I get here, as we can see this morning, the first thing I do is I go up here in the scanner and I try to get into the particular commodity that I want to review, which is the gold, the XA USD, and then come here and look at it. And I can see that right now the Ichimoku clouds are here. So below, of course, we learned that when the cloud is, what's it called? When the candles are above the cloud, it means that, it's kind of like indicating to a buy, but that's not an automatic buy signal. Of course, here we're seeing that 10 minutes ago, there was, a 3-star for us to buy. So like we learned in the class, 10 minutes is a good time frame to know that that might still be a possibility. But another thing that I learned as well from my coach is even with the clouds, seeing that, okay, the candles are above it, this green arrow right here, the dark green color, is also an indicative signal for you to see that that buy is still going strong because the green color is very dark. If it's kind of lightened up a little bit, like the light green, then maybe it's kind of slowing down a little bit. So that's another 2 data points that you are using to confirm that, okay, this buy signal of 3 stars is still very valid for you to follow through. And then you see that, okay, you can still jump in. And then, of course, when I look at the scanner as well, I look at the, what's it called? These lines that are here.
EMA.
The line, yeah, the EMA cross lines that show the baseline and conversion lines. So yeah, you can see that it helps you to also identify your entry points so that way you know that when you go to TradeX Mastery or MetaTrader 4, whichever one you're using, Trade Locker, whichever one you're using, you kind of figure out, okay, how do I determine my entry point? Because it's one thing for you to be able to look at the scanner, know that it's a buy signal, know that, okay, you're good to go, and then compare with maybe 2 other scanners to see what they're also saying. But in order for you to even know what your entry point is, because a lot of us, that was something I was struggling with, like, I need to have a good sniper entry point. And I see where these EMA crosses are pointing. And then even on the data here on the right, you see the red points. You know, those are telling you, okay, this is a good entry point. I mean, this is a place where you can pick your entry from. If you've missed the entry points that the what's it called, that the scanner called 12 minutes ago when it was kind of like very fresh and active. And then when I go to the Trade Locker that I used, then I actually always wait for a little bit of a retracement just to re-enter. So right now you can see that where the what's it called, where the price is, it's kind of like still going, the candles are forming, but it's still forming sort of like a dodging candle. So it's still a good way for you to kind of enter the trade if you want to, and watch it very well and see how much longer the buy signal will go for. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Of course, the Ichimoku cloud, when it's on top, it's a buy. And then when the candles are below the cloud, then it's indicating a sell. So that's what I have learned, and I'm still trying to kind of practice and use it for my sales. And of course, practicing risk management is very, very advised. And using the calculator when you're doing your setup as well. Please, let's make use of the calculator that AkashX has for us to calculate our risk and lot size. Thank you so much, Dr. Love. That's all I got.
Wow. Thank you. Nice one. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good student. Okay, who wants to try? Dr. Ginoni has opened the floor for us. Can you try someone else, another good student? The Shamayura would also always say when we are learning, open, when he's teaching, when he's talking, open. That's why if you're talking about the smart cash, it will tell you to open the smart cash yourself. So if can we have someone else who want to tell us, who want to share with us? You know, somebody, like I saw people, I like to speak my Nigeria English. You may just be speaking your Nigeria English now, somebody will get you. Dr. Julaji is speaking the US English now. You may just speak out your Nigeria English. Do you want to explain to me, to us in Yoruba or else? Or you want to do Cameroon English? Because I can see Dr. Apostle Eric is here. Okay, so who wants to try? Nobody's going to laugh at you. If you do, I don't want to call names. I want you to volunteer today. Tomorrow I will call names. Because we'll be doing it for 3 days now. Yes, another good student. Do we have another person that wants to give us a shot? I can see some students here. Hurricane and Co. Hey, I'm going to call on somebody. Since you have refused to, I'm going to call on somebody. Madam Talatu, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. Are you in a place to talk? I need 2 more volunteers before we move on. 2 more volunteers. before we move on, raise your hand if you want to talk to us. I need 2 more volunteers. Yes. Now, okay, I'm seeing messages in the chat box. You are just clapping. I said I want. Okay, she's using the earpiece. So who is going to volunteer to talk to us? You guys refuse. Okay, no problem. I'm going to bring in another tutor again. Mr. Kolaoni, are you able to talk? Share your screen and talk to us. Let's see. I know you are a guru. A guru. Let's listen to another guru. Yeah, Mr. Kolaoni.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Thank
Good morning.
you. I'm looking for.
Teachers. Okay, you're looking for.
Okay, I have to share my screen. All right, share screen.
Yes, that's good.
I start broadcast.
So you guys, if you have questions, you just prepare your questions. So have you been using your phone, sir, for the smart cash?
Yes, I've been using my phone.
Okay.
And most times I just use it to check and follow training. And I believe everybody can see my screen right now.
Yes, we can.
In order to I use an Apple device, so maybe you might be seeing me differently from the way you are familiar with. I only just periodically use smart cards to confirm some signals. And as been said, Dr. Ginondo did a good job of it. Earlier today, when I just checked this smart card scanner, on 5 minutes, I don't think I saw gold when I tried to bring it up. So I went to 15 minutes, and that was where I saw it, and I maintained. And if you can see, on 15 minutes, it's saying sell gold at the price of 3375.90, and the score was 2. Whereas on the 5 minutes, on the 5 minutes, yeah, my battery is low, but I think I can manage for the next 2 minutes or so. Okay. On the 5 minutes, it's giving us 3 stars, and is a buy, as against sell on the 15 minutes, and is a score of 2. So if I need to compare the two, this is a score of 2, 3 stars, and 15 minutes is a score of 3 stars, but a score of 2. So they are both 2-2. Then it means that I will need to be able to put in a little bit of what I know in order to know what to do exactly. But in situations like this, it's also okay to just go down and refresh the scanner. So I've come here and let me take this star off, put it back.
I'm also looking at the time, like the time difference is there. I'm seeing 4 hours in 1, 2 hours in.
Ah, okay.
Fine. What's the time difference? Did you check the time? No, I didn't check the time. But this is just initial spot checks and so on. So in 15 minutes right now, it's still giving me a buy about 19 minutes ago. So if I then need to check the 15 minutes is a sell at 11 hours ago. So the 15 minutes won't work. So there's no need to just bother at all. So let's go back to the 5 minutes. Now, for my device, I had a big trouble seeing the chart earlier, but until I got a wind of how to manipulate my device for me to be able to see the chart. And what I found out to do is that there's a black line just in between the charts and the score. I can't see it again now. What's happening? Okay, yeah, fine, it's come up. So in order to fully see it, I then need to drag this space
up a little bit. And that way I can see the chart fully after having decided that I was going to be on the Smart Cash 5 minutes time frame. So right now, this is silver. What happened? How did it move from gold to silver? So I go back to gold, and let's take the chart now. I pull it up, then I can get into the in-between slider and move it up. So this is gold now. And looking at gold, it's earlier called for a 2 points, as Dr. Jinadu said, the deeper the color of the arrow, the better it is for you. And the few indicators that we try to check is to say, where is the Ichimoku cloud? We can see the Ichimoku cloud is below the price action, the candlesticks. The EMA, one is on top, the other is below. Sometimes some people say that when you are in between the two EMAs, it's not a good time to take action. But one of the two normally will rule. So it depends on your fine knowledge about it. So it's asking for a buy 2 points. But then what is the trade saying on Trade Locker? So if you permit me a minute, let me go back to Trade Locker. And I had taken a buy earlier. This is the chart. On Trade Locker is also showing that the trade is selling, not buying. But when I took this trade, incidentally, I took one trade. Unfortunately, and I need to caution now, unfortunately, when I took that trade, I set my stop loss and take profit using the ticks. And this is what you do. Come to edit and click the arrow at the bottom under the auto there. And you can see the price. You can see the ticks. And I set 200 for the ticks to take profit. And the stop loss, I set 200. And I click confirm for that trade. Unfortunately, I didn't know that my sensitivity of my phone got me to, it opened 2 trades. I didn't see it. I just saw it was one. So the first one that I took, that I consciously took, it actually went to SL because you can see on the Smart Cash, it's selling now. So it took me out. So by the time it took me out, I now checked and I saw that the second one is still there. And how did it get there? It was the sensitivity of my device. So we need to be cautious about that. Sometimes don't just take your trade because your fingers are moving on your device. You might be opening more trades unknowing to you. It has happened to me today. But I just decided to just leave that trade. Incidentally, it is buying as against, it is selling as against the fact that the trade is supposed to be, the trade is now selling as against our expectation that is buying. So in this situation, I think by the time the first trade that I took actually went to SL. I didn't intend to take the second one, but the second one came in unknowingly to me. And I just said, look, let me just see what happens about here. And that's how I've been able to follow, to use Smart Cash to do confirmations. And I don't know whether people have, I'd like to stop here. I don't know whether people
Someone was saying, how did you put all those indicators in your Trade Locker?
In my Trade Locker. Okay. I have these indicators, and that is moving averages 10, 20, 50, and 100. if you go to FX at the top, you will be able to see indicators. And the one that you want, you can just tap it on and you get it. So it's on FX.
Can you point to it?
FX is at the top under markets and under the currency that you are looking at. You have the time in 5 minutes. If you need the chart, that's the chart. The next one is FX, and the other one is I'm not familiar with it, but I think it's trying to look at more windows for your, what do you call it, for your platform. So I'm still studying this moving averages. They send they send information, but I've been able to get a wind of the white, which is the 10 moving average, and the blue, which is the 20 moving average. The yellow is 50 and the red is 100. When the red and yellow cross, then is an indication that whatever trend that you are having is going to be very, very strong. So if it's in the bullish direction, upward trend, then it's going to be very strong. When it is in the selling and downward trend, it's also going to, and that's when the yellow and the red cross. But the 10 MA, which is the white, and the 20 MA, which is the blue, wherever they cross, there's also opportunity of a reversal of direction. So when there's a reversal, the white takes lead, and you can, the moment you see it closer to the price action, it's maintaining direction, continuation of direction. And the 10 MA, which is the white, for me, gives more information than the rest of the other MAs. I'm still learning it. I've not gotten a wind of it, and it helps for me, for people who have studied. I've not studied, I've not gotten a whip of it very well. So, but I still left it on my trade locker to be able to help me. Now, if you check the trade, there's a reversal right now, and most times when the direction is maintained, you will see the white signal going up. The moment the white signal is taking a leaning to the right, then that means there is tendency for a change in direction, and it's going to be bearish. Now it is going, you can see the white was going up, suddenly it tended to lean to the right. And that was the time that it was buying. Right now, if you check it, it's trying to lift up his head up. And it's an indication that the buying will continue. That's the much about it that I have learned. And maybe later, if I get more whip of it, I will share it. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Lillian would get to indicators. You see, all these things are in our back office. So you can actually study ahead. You can study ahead. You can go to indicators in the back office of Akashes. So, but today we are dealing with scanners. Just let's look at the scanners. So while some of the videos Chamayo posted that day, I think 2 days ago, I saw PMA, Ichimoku Cloud. So you can actually watch from Jewelarius, then we'll come and still discuss it. Okay, Mr. Kolab, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Chamayo, are you good? Do you want to call trade for us now, or we should just continue?
Dr. Love, can you hear me, Dr. Love?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's continue learning. Gold is a little bit in a consolidating zone now, so I'm still watching it.
Okay, sir.
How many people were awake at the early hours of this morning? Who caught that TP1, TP2, TP3?
Who sent you? Please.
How many people were awake this morning? Did anybody catch that TP1, TP2, TP3? Dr. Love, can you see him?
Who is awake? Did you catch the trade? Me, I wasn't awake.
I know you. I know you.
I slept 2 a.m. already, so I just slept. I slept off.
What's the name of your Dr. Love, your friend that we met yesterday?
$1 million.
I saw her comment when the trade was posted.
Oh, okay. $1 million. Did you take the trade?
Good morning. I took the trade and it hit my stop loss. So waking up this morning and I saw the TP. I don't know, but I took the trade, but I woke up to see stop loss. I don't know what happened to my trade.
That means you did not pay attention to what I told you yesterday.
Okay, I think I slept off. I just put the.
Yeah, remember that yesterday I told you and I posted it on the group too. I said, because when we took that trade, you went into
break
profit.
even. Yeah.
So I told, when I saw how gold was behaving, just like it's behaving now, that's why I'm not calling any trade. Because I'm watching it now. When I saw how gold was behaving, I said, protect your profits.
Yes.
Okay, so if you did not protect your profits, then that's when it hit you.
That was what happened.
Yeah, because after it did that, I now, when it settled, I now posted that we should re-enter, and I gave a new entry price.
Hey, yeah, I slept off by that time, so I missed out.
They came to that new entry price, and it hit TP1, TP2, TP3.
Those of you that can take trade in the midnight, now they try. Me, I like to sleep. Dr. Dupas allowed to the trade too.
Yeah, just like Engineer Kola was saying, me, when I was awake I think till about 2 or I think 2:30. I entered the trade. I did not take profit. I forgot to put take profit. And the thing did take profit one day. When I saw it this morning, I felt like crying. What saved me was that I broke even. Okay, so I broke Amara, the trade was on the group. All the people saying they took the trade, they hit their stop loss. Please stop writing. It just means that you don't pay attention. Because less than 5 minutes that we took the trade, it went up. But when I saw how it was behaving, I posted on that same group. I said, protect your profits. So if you didn't protect your profit, that's you not following instruction. So what saved me was that I had broken even. That time I posted protect your profit. I moved my stop loss to break even, but I forgot to enter TP. And you can see how far up it went. Then it came out and hit me on break even. I felt like crying this morning. Okay, so please, like Engineer Kola said, when you take a trade, look at everything, look at all the parameters, ensure that your take profit is in place, ensure that your stop loss is in place, okay, ensure you are broken even. Like right now, I'm in a position which I wanted to call, but when I saw how it was behaving, I didn't call again, but I broke even. I've already broken even. So no matter what it does, the worst thing that happens is that it hits me out at break even. That's the worst that will happen. Okay, so always learn to protect your profit. Don't allow a trade that puts you in profit to now go and hit you at stop loss.
No matter how little the profit is. Because yesterday, when we were in the office, we were even calculating $40 for those of us in Nigeria, for instance, in Naira, $18 in Naira, $10 in Naira, even somebody, even I remember $1 was even $5 in Naira is something. Because sometimes we are in this dollar, we are used to dollar in our world. Sometimes I just look at only $50. Why should I leave the market? Meanwhile, $50 is money. Okay.
No, let me share my screen. Even though gold is good for a buy, but because of the way it's behaving, I'm just a little skeptical. And I've also seen that most of us, when we take trade, we don't pay attention to the trade. We just leave it. They'll say, it's Chairman Uriel that called. Uriel doesn't own the market too. Same way that you are trying to make money from the market. That's how Chairman Uriel too is trying to make money. So it's important that you always learn to protect your trade. Gold is in a good place for a buy, but I'm just wondering. It moved much earlier. I saw the original move at the earlier time. So let's see. Let's see if gold can come up close above 33.74 and retest. If we get gold to retest that zone, then we can actually go ahead and look for a buy. So let's see. You can see if you